It's like I wanted to get like the Law and Order SVU seasons on DVD.
Why?
And then I was like, wait, I have USA. I just turn on that channel.
Dude, there's no reason.
Liberal
Sam loves Law and Order.
You know why? Because there's like 4 or 5 twists per show.
Shung.
And I love
Sam
it when
loves a
there's
good twist.
when there's a twist. And Law and Order is the only show where every single commercial break is a
There's
twist.
a twist. I like it because the first part is law. And the second part is order.
Well, then they eliminated that when they did
What?
SVU. Like, there's
What
no
happened?
court. It's just like, oh, pedophiles are raping
no,
people.
what happened?
And then it's like,
Really?
oh, it must be the dad. And then right before the commercial break, the dad's innocent. And you go, what the fuck?
Oh man,
That's a twist.
that's a big twist.
And it's only 9:15. The show goes on till 10. Already a twist?
So now what? You gotta wait for the next twist?
Right,
I
you
feel like
wait.
you're getting your money's worth.
Exactly.
Fucking watches that dreck. It's
Anybody who likes twists.
such
Twist to
unrealistic
minute ratio
crap.
is very good.
It's all kinds of twists. It's usually a whodunit, which is fun. And every now and then they throw in a caper. So
A caper.
A caper.
That's
Well,
right.
if you're hungry.
Yeah.
See?
If you want to watch a crime show, you watch your first 48, and you realize that that's how they solve crimes. They go to the crime scene, they pick up some evidence, they punch up a black guy on the screen. He always has a previous mugshot. They bring him in. He rolls over on another black guy who they bring in, and he subsequently says, I ain't did nothing. Then they
should he
question
say?
him a little longer because he never asks for a lawyer. And eventually, he's convinced that the cops are genuinely there to help him make things easier on himself. And they confess and go off to prison forever.
is anybody from Oz on that show?
No.
Well, then I'm not interested.
Really? You need somebody from Oz?
Law and Order, everybody from Oz is on that show.
Oh. Kenny?
I hate those shows because they're like training classes for the shit'ems.
Who's the training classes for?
Thank you, Kenny.
Oh, you know those.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
criminals.
You just call them the shit'ems.
Oh,
Yeah.
criminals.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You meant criminals.
And you
meant
watch
criminals.
SVU for Mariska Hargitay.
She's on it.
Mariska
And every now and then they splice in
Yeah.
some personal drama going on with...
But does it go from episode to episode or always in the one episode?
it's usually contained
Wrapped
in
up?
the episode, yeah.
I like that because, you know, it expands the characters and it makes the viewer care more about
Right.
the characters when they have their personal storylines.
They're always getting in trouble with the boss because sometimes they take justice into their own hands.
Yeah, that Christopher Maloney.
Yeah, exactly.
He's always beating people up.
Does he ever
because he's
yell?
passionate.
Does he
Yeah.
ever? Does the boss ever yell at the people to get in his office?
Yeah, that does happen.
Oh my God! Come on!
Get in here! And I'm like, oh, God. He needs to solve the crime. What's he doing in the
The
office?
hell do you think you're doing out there?
You know, Captain Cragen got promoted from the regular Law and Order.
I guess he watches.
You gotta watch.
I just know it's on 24/7.
Is it?
Yeah, it's every channel. It's either Law and Order, Criminal Intent, SVU, Law and Order.
Yeah, TNT does Law and Order constantly, and literally, USA is the only channel that I've ever had this experience. I'll watch a Law and Order marathon, and during the marathon, there's a commercial for the Law and Order marathon in 2 days.
I've never seen a full episode of Law and
No,
Order.
I have not either. That is
How many black criminals have you seen on Law and Order?
There you go.
That's the twist. A lot of times it's not the black guy.
Right.
How many times has you actually seen the black criminal?
Only, a very...
Out of 100 episodes, maybe 5 times?
Sure.
Because you could just tune in 48 hours or first 48,
Right?
And see
that's not
what the real life is.
There's no twist there.
There's always the white criminal.
That's the twist.
Yeah.
You see?
Sam likes a good PC twist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
make it
because I
all
don't see it
PC.
coming.
Yeah, they were showing a clip on the news the other day of a fight between 2 students who were black, and they had video of it and the outrage thereof. And the graphic they put on before they showed the video was 2 school-age children fighting, and they were white kids. Like their graphic was, and it was like cartoony drawings of kids, and they were like white kids. And then the actual story, black kids. Anytime they have a robbery or a hand holding a gun, like a shooting, it's always the white hand holding the gun. They never want to, they'll put black people in a lot of commercials these days that I wouldn't typically use for maybe a population with 70% illegitimacy and huge poverty. But, you know, those are okay. But when you're showing burglaries for burglar alarm commercials, there's always the white crook. It's like from 1950 with the mask over his face, holding a revolver at his hip. Ma, see? Ma, give me all your valuables.
He's got a striped shirt on because he just broke out of jail.
Yeah.
You're forgetting the commercial where the mom and the daughter walk in and the guy's holding a TV, but he's just wearing a black T-shirt with black gloves. It's obviously a white guy with a beard.
Right,
He
yes,
just walks
yeah.
right out.
Yeah, we were traumatized that our fucking uncle was stealing something from the house. Yeah.
We got to break all the stereotypes.
Is that what we got to do?
Yeah.
Good call, Kenny.
Yeah.
I wish.
He means literally break them.
I genuinely get outraged.
A shit'em is a shit'em in any color.
Is
that right?
No, that's true. It's just a criminal. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those situations. Although I do get very angry. I was thinking last night, I get very angry at those things. When maybe I should just not get angry.
Yeah, but you like getting angry.
I do tend to like to get angry at times, but I was walking around my house last night just actually thinking to myself, I sure get angry a lot.
Anger's a drug, Amp.
Is it?
Yes. And the beauty of you is that you're such a nice guy, but you don't express sadness very well.
Right.
And it's not because you don't get sad.
I should be sad about that.
Certain things. Well, you don't express hurt feelings well. Because as a man, we don't express hurt feelings very well. We tend to... Anger is safe and controlling. It's a smokescreen. There's always something behind anger. A lot of times it's hurt feelings or sadness. Sure. Like if a girlfriend cheats on you, you fucking cunt. But the reality is it really hurts. It's sad. You know, but anger's a little bit safer. So a lot of times things will come out in anger that probably should have come out earlier as hurt feelings or humiliation.
It makes sense.
This is good advice.
Why would you know what? Holy shit. This is a pre-fucking show.
That's right. This is more of an anger intervention.
Wow.
But have you ever thought about that? Like, why do you actually care what color a burglar is on a Sloman Shields commercial? What difference does it make?
I know, you're right.
Who cares?
Why do I care about that?
It's not like throughout history black people have, always been portrayed as wonderful.
I don't even think you get really angry. I think you're just having it's more of a fun anger.
Oh, no, I'm angry.
No, it's angry.
It's toxic. It's not fun.
I'm angry.
It's fun when he's walking around the house in his underpants with a gun to him. It's fun when he's by the pool and he has to keep his gun dry by the jacuzzi.
Fair point.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking ant.
You never know when they're going to come in.
But it's a drug. It's a very addictive fucking thing and feeling, and it's a good feeling and it's horrible at the same time. It's sometimes fucking shitty things are comfortable.
Like this, I don't know, political correctness, things like that, hypocrisy between races, that shit gets me fucking mad.
Me too, but why I watch Colin sometimes on stage, and Colin is so good at believe me, he hates this shit as much.
Yeah.
But I watch him not allow the anger to block his creativity. And for some reason, I feel like if I don't yell and I'm not angry, I'm not going to be heard. It's this stupid fear of not being heard.
Yeah.
But it's like people I listen to don't always yell and scream. I tend to tune them out.
Oh.
But I should learn that lesson for myself.
I don't know. I just get mad.
But I know.
I'm just so angry. I purposefully go to websites to read things that I'll be like, I knew it.
You just like being proven right.
Yeah, you get this you get a very angry point of view in your head.
Yeah.
And then you'll seek out
I'll confirm
evidence.
Validation.
Yeah.
And I confirm it.
And then you can come on with some statistics, even though you're the guy who's always said how misleading all statistics always are.
Not those.
Oh, my mistake.
I know statistics that are misleading and others that are not.
Because the ones that are misleading don't support your point of view.
FBI crime stats are not misleading.
Oh.
But even if you're right about something, like sometimes when I see the media doing shit, I get that same rage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I knew I was right. Okay. I was right. I kind of knew it anyway.
Now
so why is when I see it confirmed, is it so angry that they're not saying to me, you were right? That's why I relate to Rupert Pupkin. Because that moment when he's on stage and his fantasy is to have the teacher go, Rupert, you were right and we were wrong.
Right, yeah.
That to me is the best summation of a comedian, because or maybe there's other entertainers that have or other people, but that's what everybody wants.
Right.
It's that moment of validation where everybody just knows you're right. And meanwhile, it never comes.
Yeah.
So the anger is crazy because that moment never fucking happens.
Yeah, that is so fucking
And
weird.
enough people hear you being right on the radio.
Yes, they do.
But that's the funny part. It's like enough people...
I would say 100% of the time.
Oh, I would stick with enough people.
Because you block those who disagree.
I am right.
But it's
yes.
Twitter has taught me a lot about that. Like, it's so easy to get fucking angry on Twitter.
It really is.
But it's like, it's futile. I told you I almost got into it with Eddie Bravo, but then I realized you're not going to have a 9/11 argument on Twitter in 140 characters.
It's very difficult to have an argument. Oh, I've done it, but it's very difficult.
Because you want to quote what they say so everybody can see me being right. And it's it's this fucking pointless quagmire.
You could just reply. But then the regular people aren't going to see what he said that you're responding to brilliantly.
Most people looking at it will probably not say, oh, he's right. They'll probably say, why is he arguing with him?
What is this again?
Who cares?
Why are they fucking up my timeline with this shit?
Yeah.
I thought he was funny.
The anger is very, very blocking, and it's toxic. And I suffer from it, so I'm not shit on you. I get it. But it really is a drug. It's so hard to not be angry. Like my girlfriends, I would fight with, and my one girlfriend would go, let's just figure out a solution. And I'd be like, that fucking cunt. Like, I don't want a solution. Like, I didn't want to let go of that drug.
No?
No.
There's other things to get angry at, though. What's something that's legitimate to get angry about, then?
Would stop looking for things to get angry about. That's the point.
Technically nothing.
Who cares about any of this nonsense? What are you angry for?
Doesn't it affect me?
I'm with Sam. I rarely get angry, and I know he does too.
Yeah, I get angry if it's legitimate, but then I'll tell whoever I'm angry at why I'm angry.
Looking weak is very bad. Like, you don't want to look weak either. And if you feel like somebody gets over on you, you look weak and soft and like you've given in. And how much of that can you take after being told, shut up and stop playing with puppets, you faggot? You can't be that fucking guy again.
But a lot of times you look weaker for arguing.
Yeah.
Like if you just, like if somebody's like shitting on you and you ignore them, you look stronger for ignoring them. You're like, oh,
and also
this guy's too big to be doing that.
It doesn't have to be like a one-on-one, like who's weak and who's not situation. Like there's just things that I just don't get angry about because they don't concern me.
Why am I so concerned about the outcome of the Trayvon Zimmerman case? To me, it has the same feel as a sporting event to me. I want my team to win.
Are you betting on it?
No.
And technically, we've gone over this. Neither of them are your team.
I understand.
Yeah.
No, I see it as a guy that had a gun that was threatened, whatever, or the other guy sees it as a guy that was walking around and he was threatened and he ends up dead. But with all the facts that have come out so far, or speculation, whatever, I have a vested interest in this case.
Because you have strong beliefs, you're very passionate about those beliefs.
Yes.
And you want everyone else to see exactly how it should be seen.
Oh.
Or why do we, and this is what sports teams do.
Fine, I agree with you.
You invest yourself, and all of a sudden, this is where conspiracy theories go wrong. Because we put our identity into this fucking cause. So the positive or negative outcome of the cause is a validation of my identity. It's really weird how we wrap ourselves up in these fucking things. Like, I see that as a reflection of myself, and it shouldn't be. Who cares? Like, if 9/11 was a conspiracy, why would I care? Or if it wasn't a conspiracy, why would Alex Jones give a shit? He should go, okay, that's what it was, and now I know what it was.
Right.
Do you think that you guys are tying your emotions up to these, like, issues that have nothing to do with you?
Everyone does, yeah.
But do you think it's because that way you can get mad at what's going on television or on the internet instead of actually dealing with what is actually your emotion? You know what I mean? Like, instead of actually dealing with something that's hurting you, or instead of actually coming to terms with your emotions, you just attach them to Trayvon. That way there's a clear-cut winner and loser.
No, because I do get genuinely mad. It's not like a cover-up. I'm not going, boy, I'm mad, I'm going to get mad. I read something and I'm like, fuck.
But why get mad? Like, when you think of it logically, like, why get mad? Like,
exactly. I'm just thinking of it logically. It makes no sense.
Justified anger, and this is in my my 12-step shit.
Oh.
But they talk about it, and it's better left to people who can handle it. Like, I can't handle justified anger because it consumes me, and I become sick with it, and I know it's bad physically.
Wow.
And it's consuming. And I can always justify it. Like, anger is easy to justify. Everyone who's angry can tell you why.
That's
and
true.
figure it out and justify it intelligently. But the bottom line is, what's the fucking point of it? And I'm saying this to you, but I should fucking say this into a mirror. It's like so stupid. I'm right. I'm angry. So
Isn't that everything that's on Twitter, whenever it's a discussion, is like, or even any discussion? You're just trying to prove that you're right. You're trying to convince someone that you are right and they are wrong.
But do you see how annoying justified anger? Sorry, Sam. Do you not see how annoying justified anger is in somebody else? When a woman's group or a black group goes after somebody, they are dealing with what they consider justified anger. And watching it from the outside, you see how annoying it is, and oh, shut up with your fucking cause. That's how people look at us. Like it's like I don't think, hey, that person is justifiably mad. I'm like, ah, shut up, you douche.
Right.
They see themselves as not douches, but like they have every reason to be angry, and it's justified. And they're getting something ding the same way I do it, and I watch from the outside. I think they look assholes.
I mean, you don't have to be mad. Is the thing. Like, you were just like, well, what's a good reason to be mad? You don't have to be mad.
Well, what's a good reason?
You know, you could just be like, look at me. I got a fun job, all kinds of cash, beautiful house.
Believe me, that's why I don't get mad in here, unless we're having a discussion that makes me mad about race.
Specifically about race.
About race.
And guns.
But, okay, what if I'm driving home and I get cut off by somebody and I get mad?
That's what Jess always gets mad on the road. And I always tell her, like,
oh, she must be fucking so attractive when she's pissed like that.
She has a little temper.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. But I'm like, what are you mad about? Like, especially when it's stuff that she does that other drivers do to her. I'm like, you can't be mad at somebody. You do that all the time.
That?
And she gets very pissed at me when I start rationalizing things like that.
Because the problem is anger doesn't just go away. Getting a quick flash of anger or annoyance is fine, I guess. But then I'll obsess on it, and I'll look at them like... And somebody told me years ago, people don't do things to us, they just do them. Like, someone who's a selfish cunt driver is a selfish cunt driver.
Oh, those bastards.
But
it's like, is it really inconveniencing your life, or do you feel like
personally?
Why take it personally?
Because I think there's this thing, like, Jess always says she feels like it's not fair. And I'm like, there's no such thing as fair. Like, fair doesn't exist.
Oh, you have to tell her that?
That's why, yeah.
Like, look at your husband.
Would they be married? But, like, it's like I get equally angry if someone's going slow in front of me or tailgating me. My rage is equal at them not doing what I want them to do. Either fuck you, I'm going the right speed, or speed up, you piece of garbage.
Does that anger, like, stay with you?
Yes. It's consuming. Consuming.
Yeah.
See, like, if somebody's tailgating me, I just start slowing down and going, just like kind of giggling and like, look at them, they're getting all pissed. And like, you laugh at the guy who's mad because I'm not mad and I'm ruining their day. Like, I would be ruining your day.
Yeah.
And I would just think that was funny, and then you drive away and be mad for the day, and I wouldn't think about it again.
I don't like when someone's slow in front of me. I will pass them, but then I look over to see who's driving, and then I go, that figures. Of course. Of course it is.
I do the same thing too, but then it ends.
No, because I'll get in front of them, and then I'll start driving faster. But for, I don't even know how long, but for a while, I will constantly look in my rearview mirror and go, look, the fuck is still in the left lane. Like, I'm past the problem. I've gotten past them. I'm driving. Everything's fine now. But I have to look in the rearview and see how many more people this guy's fucking over.
Every time Jess goes, like, there's a bad woman driver on the road, and Jess is trying to get somewhere, or they can't park or something, every time Jess goes, it's these goddamn women drivers.
Oh, but women do hate women drivers.
Yeah.
Good women
my
drivers
wife does the exact same
hate
thing.
women
Right?
drivers.
The exact same thing.
See, it's like when you're, do you know how many girlfriends have had to hear me in the Lincoln Tunnel
Oh, no.
pass a car with a giant gap of traffic in front of him because he's going slow? And do you know how many women have heard me go, that's the reason there's traffic?
Yes.
Because of people like that, or when they're looking down and they don't go when the light...
Oh, God.
How many times have I said the same fucking thing to different people with pussies next in my passenger seat? They're tired of it.
How much are they slowing you down?
Sometimes a lot, and cumulatively a lot.
Yes.
What difference does it make?
And if I'm, you know what else I do? And now that we're kind of working through this, I realize I do it. I'm at a light waiting to make a left turn that only has a left turn arrow. There are numerous cars in front of me. I'm at that point where I might make it if everyone is astute. Yeah. And I might not if there's a delay in somebody noticing that it's a green arrow and moving. Very precarious place to be. I don't know what's better. when the light turns green, the arrow turns green, and you see a car immediately go, because then it's like, or the payoff of anger I can get by that motherfucker not going. The light turns, I'm like, oh, look, how long before? 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1. Where is the fucking car supposed to be turning?
Are you the guy that beeps immediately when the light turns green?
No, but I won't wait over the good amount of time to beep.
Okay.
Like, I'll wait. I'll be like, Or if I see someone futzing in the seat, I will beep immediately.
Futzing.
Not paying attention.
Like, they're not paying attention. The light turns green. Yeah. I will give them maybe 1.
Okay.
And then I beep.
That's fair.
And if it's a cab, I'll beep at a red light. go through it, get broadsided.
But it's a waste of energy. And I mean, I'm saying that to you, but I get it.
Please.
I'm the same. It's fucking hard to not do it. To be paid. Like, Kenny is the worst because he goes the opposite. He never honks.
Oh, my God.
But Kenny will probably live to be 98.
Yeah.
Because that's just bad for your heart to fucking...
it's terrible.
It's a strain on your system.
We should not care, right? Who is that? Who's that?
He's an engineer, I think. No, he's not. He's a producer.
Oh.
Why is he getting you all angry?
Train hat.
No.
Yeah, what did he do wrong?
An engineer.
It's very difficult to not feed into it because it's an addictive drug, and it's like weird patterns. Like when I don't do it, like me and my ex-girlfriend went out for dinner recently, and we were talking. She started bringing up something that not about me, about who I know she hates and who I happen to like. So it started to annoy me a little bit that she was still harping on this fucking person, but she wasn't fighting with me. She was just kind of trying to remake a point. I could feel myself, and I'm like, don't. What are you doing? Who cares? I'm like, what are you doing?
He's gonna blow.
But I could feel myself starting to go into that pattern.
Yeah.
Of that's what would happen, and then the next thing you know, we're fucking. And we would be screaming at each other.
Oh boy.
And I'd be driving her home, and I would scream so loudly I would blow my voice out, or I would fuck. I broke the steering wheel on my Cadillac by punching it.
Did you push her out of the car?
I started touching her, and then she got some guy, and I called him fucko.
You want some fucko?
You want some
fucko? What a great thing to say, fucko. Another completely infuriating thing that happens, and this happens in the city all the time, most of the time with cabs. Driving, someone's in front of you, going way too fucking slow, no one in front of them, you're stuck behind them. Light is coming up, it's green, they're fucking like molasses, you're behind them like motherfucker, light turns yellow, and they take off like, oh, I gotta make the light, and you're stuck at the red. It's like, why didn't you drive faster to begin with, that we both would have made this fucking light? Oh, kills me.
You're right to be annoyed, but why allow that to? Like I said, it's better left to people who can handle it.
You get annoyed a lot of people driving. Do you get annoyed like walking in the city, like behind
that's another
slow
thing.
people, tourists, people that just decide to stop at the foot of the subway?
When people get out of the subway stairs and then they just stop right there,
decide it's a good idea.
I get mad at the utter and complete selfishness and stupidity of people.
That's the only time I really do get upset.
If I got to stop to like check something on my phone that needs more attention than just walking and checking it, I will go to a building and lean up against the wall and then start doing it. There are people, like, they're walking 4 abreast and then they just stop
right in the middle
of the sidewalk. You're like, what? Who does this?
For every person that stops to smell the roses, there's an Anthony behind them going, move!
Yes. Yes. Shopping cart fucking people that won't fucking move the shopping cart to the side when they walk away to do that. It's fucking right across the aisle. And then what? What? You're selfish asshole. I get mad more at the selfishness than the inconvenience to me.
And then meanwhile, you're fucking getting yourself sick over it.
I hate it, Jimmy. What do I do? What do I do?
I think it's a fragile balance, though.
Because Annie?
No.
For me, because, like, I won't get mad in the car. I won't get mad at traffic, blah, blah, blah. But I think I'm right there. Because if anybody's with me, like if Jess is with me or something, and she'll go, oh, I can't believe there's traffic. Immediately, I don't really need to hear that, okay?
Oh, shit.
We're both stuck in traffic.
You yell at her instead of the people out of the car?
Right, like I don't want it brought up.
You're a Lifetime movie waiting to happen.
Because I'm in my zone of like,
abuser.
I'm okay. But the minute somebody's bringing negativity into my zone, get out.
Do you know my manager, Jonathan, how I've ruined him driving? Because he was always a pretty patient driver.
He's so impressionable by you.
Yeah, you seem to have ruined him in a lot of ways.
But it's so funny. He'll fucking, now I see him, he's like, come on, what the fuck, man. Like he's starting.
Oh, wow.
He's turning into a maniac behind the fucking road. I'm so happy.
I love it.
I'm gonna get him shot in L.A.
You wanted to say something there, E-Rock?
Do you have it where you're at the stoplight and those assholes with the bike cabs, they come around the side and then they pull in front of your car so they can be at the light, but they're on the crosswalk?
Now they're fucking me because now I gotta be behind him when I make the turn.
I pushed a guy off the off 49th the other day.
With your vehicle?
He came around buses and everything, went sideways down the crosswalk, then turned straight to be right in front of the car so he can be at the green light.
Yeah.
I just leaned left and pushed him over and then went straight down 49th.
What do you mean you pushed him over with your hand?
No, with the car.
Oh.
Isn't that...
You hit him with your car?
Hit and run?
That's assault, brother.
Probably. But
Why are you admitting to
I just say I nudged him out of the way.
You just went on the radio.
Hit and run, probably.
Then I went out and I raped a woman.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I hope the guy died and all of a sudden you're brought up on murder charges.
Oh, shit.
Leaving the scene of an accident.
Also, haven't paid my taxes in years. Eric Nagel here for the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah.
You hit a guy with your car?
I didn't hit him. I just kind of
Hit him.
pushed him in the other direction.
With what?
With the front of my car.
Oh, my God. Jesus, C-Rock.
It was a push and run.
You can't hit people with your
I
car.
didn't hit him. I pushed him.
Yeah, it was a push and run.
I was at a stop position.
Then you moved.
Honestly,
And I moved.
I'm going to try on the drive home. I am honestly going to try to not get angry at anything.
Not going to happen.
It's really hard.
I'm going to try.
But there are
Cross
ways
sixth.
to do it.
I know.
Be angry.
Not even across 6th. Sometimes that traffic on to get across 6th, it drives me batty.
Would you take? I would love to, and I've never done this. I'm curious as to what an anger management class is, because they do help.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, and it's such a fucking, I'm 44, and it's like the older we get, the worse it is. It's such a fucking hard habit to break, but I know it's so bad for you. If it wasn't bad for you, I wouldn't care. What's that?
I'm 25 again. Get it? Yeah, it is very hard. It is a habit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an addiction. It's
Like,
such a
response. It's such a natural response for me to get in those traffic situations, and I'll do the same exact things every day. Look over. I gotta look. I gotta see if that driver's Asian. Oh my God, we're going through Flushing. There's someone driving like a fucking asshole in front of me. I will look over. Bah, yeah.
One way to not be as angry is to interact with these people more. Like they all become this faceless
scary.
fucking thing of anger, like this faceless thing blocking.
Yeah.
But like I've said, with the race issue, I've had so many black comics that I've debated this with, and I still get annoyed sometimes.
Yeah.
But I've got enough of these guys that I respect, and I've heard their opinions where it's easier for me to go, let me try to see both sides of it, because I just have enough friends that have given me
That's how good
their...
Patrice was, yeah.
Patrice, but
he would
Keith,
be in here.
all these guys, I'm very honest with them too, and it's, it's easier for me to kind of weigh the options on both sides and not be as driven by my sometimes irrational thoughts.
Patrice was always great because he wouldn't take the normal company line of the opposition to my point of view, which I was waiting for. Like, that's what I was expecting. And normally when that happens, I go, oh, yeah, this again. All right, this argument again. This excuse, this whatever. But he would throw something in there like, oh, man, I don't have anything for that.
Yeah.
I have no comeback.
I'm going to pee. I'll be right back.
You pee.
I have to piss badly.
All right.
And then I have to sit here after 10.
Oh, Jimmy's show, his advice show.
So I can't just leave. That's why I'm peeing now.
You can always take a break.
Take a wee-wee.
Yeah, there will be a commercial break.
When?
You can have one if you want.
When you'll end this, you guys will end this show.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll do a commercial break.
Probably in about 10 minutes.
But he's got to go
Could be even sooner.
Yeah.
Might be sooner.
There's no reason why you can't take a leak.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I got something you could talk
It's
about.
okay.
Well, what are you going
what do you
to have to talk about?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Yeah, take a piss then. Because this is... Hey, it's... holiday season's coming up. The music starts. Cue the music. And this, you want a gift that's going to guarantee that she takes those clothes off every night. Oh, Edgar. If that sounds good to you, then get her a Pajamagram. Pajamagram has the best selection, the softest, the most comfortable pajamas that she's going to love. Oh, she's going to love you. Yep, she could wrap herself up in that world-famous hoodie footy. Maybe you want to get her something a little more playful from their catalog of fun and sexy PJs. You could even combine the two with the sweet and sexy set. It includes something sweet for her. That would be the original Hoodie Footy and the Midnight Fantasy short set, which is something sexy for you. Every Pajamagram comes with free gift packaging to make it super easy. So go to pajamagram.com to order, and you'll finally have that gift that's going to get her to take her clothes off every night. What are you waiting for? Call them or order at pajamagram.com online. Or on the phone, it's 800-GIVE-PJs. That's pajamagram.com. Delivery in time for Christmas is guaranteed. Send the gift. That's playful, practical, and fun for Christmas. Choose from hundreds of pajamas, from comfy to sexy, delivered in that beautiful fabric hat box. Yeah. Call them up, 1-800-GIVE-PJs, or shop online at pajamagram.com. Ooh. And then the music just kind of...
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, Jimmy's show should be fun. I'm going to listen on the way home. He's very good with advice. Like, he doesn't honestly have any schooling in it.
No.
There's no practical education.
He strikes me as somebody who's been through a lot of therapy and has learned.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
He knows a lot of people. Jimmy's very perceptive as far as people go, and he could think things out. He gets a little deeper than the first few layers. So if you'd say, something bothers you, he could kind of look and say, well, I'm thinking maybe this could be why. So I'm looking forward to the drive home, not yelling at not yelling racial epithets at minorities.
The new improved Anthony.
But it's not just minorities. Like, no average person stops next to a car that's also in traffic, rolls down their window, and
right.
and writes "fuck you" on there.
I did write "fuck you" on the back window of an SUV that was blocking the box.
You have no idea what his race was.
They were causing gridlock. So I was finally able to squeeze around behind him. He finally moved enough. But instead of just going and forgetting that ever happened, I stopped right behind him, rolled my window down, and wrote "fuck you" in the dirt in his window as he was waiting to get through the crosswalk. Yeah, because you know what? Fuck him. And I think he got off easy because I was going to fucking throw something. Yes, Mr. Rock?
No, what's fun to do if you may want to try this.
Hit and run?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if
you could murder someone, kill them.
Hitting people that are just trying to earn a living with your car.
You know what you could do is actually, if somebody's car is blocking yours, steal their car. Grand Theft Auto.
E-Rock, any good car theft stories?
No. But if you get one of those assholes that pull up next to you or in front of you, cut you off, whatever, you just
rape
take
their
your
daughter.
phone. You take your phone with the flash on, and you just take a photo.
Yeah.
But you don't do anything with it. But they start freaking out because you took their photo. They keep looking around. They keep trying to catch up to you, trying to find out why they're taking it. You took.
What if
their
they
photo.
didn't see you take the photo?
Yeah.
No, they.
Then you hit
that's
them
what
with
the
your
flash is
car.
for. You do it right there.
Yeah.
In the back, and they freak out.
I like the idea of speeding up, getting to the first overpass, and dropping a giant rock through their windshield as they drive through. E-Rock comment? E-Rock criminal comment?
Yeah.
No.
E-Rock's fucking dastardly on the road, man.
What you do is you follow them home, and then you tie up their wife and daughter.
You can rape, too.
Yeah.
Just to show him.
Yeah, you actually rape the man while the wife and daughter are tied up.
E-Rock?
It's just like a goof because of road rage.
Yeah. After you ram someone off the road, E-Rock, steal their car, their keys, and go to their house because he got his wallet after you stab him multiple times and leave him in a drainage ditch. Then you drive to the house because E-Rock just apparently just smashes into people on the road, so he's got no real thought about crime.
The laws don't apply to Eric Nagel.
No. Eric Nagel is above the law.
Yes, he is.
He's like one of those rich kids in Hollywood who's going around robbing people.
Yeah.
Like,
Lindsay Lohan.
He's not used to consequences.
Yes.
He's like Pee-wee's nemesis.
Right. Hi, Pee-wee. Nice bike, Pee-wee.
Eric sees a bike, he just takes it.
Would
Right.
you like
Toys
some
in the
gum?
bathtub.
Spearmint or fruit?
Spearmint or fruit?
Fruit, please.
That is E-Rock.
Yeah.
The fucking little rich kid.
He's taking a bath in a pool with toy boats and everything.
Toy boats.
My dad said I can have anything I want. And I want to
still
run
holds
you
up.
over with a car.
Yeah, look out. Don't turn in front of E-Rock.
No.
Fucking ram right into you.
You've never thrown your drink at a car?
Yeah, I've thrown water bottles.
Water. We know it's not a drink. No.
Yeah. I've thrown, there were a few times after a weekend of golf where I had a couple of golf balls in the cup holders in the front, and I've whaled golf balls at cabs. Whaled them at cabs. And then they just start bouncing down an avenue.
That's just going to hurt somebody.
I know. I don't do that anymore. And then a handful of pennies, too.
You told a story back in AW where somebody's window was open. You got so pissed you just hucked pennies at them.
Yeah, took a big handful of pennies and just fucking whaled it.
Into the car?
Yes.
I knew a guy who used to fucking have marbles, and he would just let them fucking eke out of his fucking... He would have a bunch of it. He would just let them... Or like those little ball bearings.
Oh, man.
Let them drop slowly out of his fucking his driver's side window, and they would fucking just bounce.
Once they hit the road, that thing will start bouncing.
Yeah.
Like crazy. Oh, man. Jimmy, why don't you tell everybody where you're going to be?
I'll be right here.
All right.
For the next hour.
Oh, yes, the big show.
I missed my phoner today. I put the Borgata. Tickets go on sale Friday.
You missed my boner?
Good one.
Good one.
No, I don't. I don't. All I have to do is, if I want to see it, all I got to do is pop up one of those sites. Myself, Artie, David Tell, and Amy Schumer will be there Sunday, February 17th at the Borgata. It's President's Day the next day. That is going to be a very fucking...
oh, Jesus.
Wait a minute. What is that?
Holy shit. Fucking the front page of Drudge right now.
Nigger. That's Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah.
Are you getting shit for his movie?
Yes.
Django Unchained premiere. What's going on here? Tarantino uses nigger hundreds of times, or at least it felt like it.
Who cares?
Let's see.
Who gives a fuck?
It's in the
script in a movie.
It's in the Hollywood Reporter's film review.
Of course.
Wow. Very angry. I wonder if Judge is going to catch shit for that front page today.
They don't care.
No?
No, but why do they care what Tarantino says in his movie? It's a movie. Don't go see it.
You don't think someone's going to say that was using the word to sensationalize and get attention like
Maybe.
that?
They might.
I think they will.
I wouldn't say that.
Did you see that tennis player that was trying to imitate
Yes.
Serena Williams? And she stuffed like towels or something in her bra to make her tits look big. And then she shoved them in her panties to make her ass look big. And then she walked out like kind of strutting and stuff. And everyone was laughing. And then these people are saying it's racist.
Of course.
How is it racist?
It's not.
I read some of the comments under the video, and it was some black women saying she is mocking the form of black women.
No, she's
and that's
mocking
why
Serena.
it's racist.
No matter what color Serena Williams is, she has a fat ass.
Right.
She's making fun
And
of
by
a
the way,
tennis player. It's not racist.
She's smoking hot, this tennis player.
It's very funny.
Holy fuckaroni. Look, everyone's laughing. It's funny. She put a big booty on herself. And how come black chicks are constantly, like, goofing on white chicks, no ass,
Of course.
skinny ass?
Of course.
So how is angry?
Like, oh, God.
Why are you
really?
angry?
You know what?
it's
there was no reason to bring up.
Yeah, we were wrapping up the show.
Black chicks are
Yeah.
talking about white chicks with skinny asses. We just said this is not racial. God. So why bring up something racial?
How about this? Just be satisfied in knowing that you are correct. There is a hypocrisy, but you see it. So be grateful you're smart enough to see it.
Or you know how excited I got when I saw the front page of Drudge and saw all the nigger words all over the front of that?
Sure.
I was freaking out like, oh, there's going to be controversy.
They're here.
I hope someone gets mad at it.
So that way you can tell them they're wrong?
Yes. I'm hoping that some black person gets very angry and writes something and there's a big controversy so I could jump in it.
So
But
silly.
You could also just say, listen, it's in the script, they all approved it, and historically it's in context.
Right.
Without saying, and by the way, you guys are racist towards white people. Because then it makes it sound like you're guilty and you're saying, well, you're bad too.
Boy.
If it's not racial, it's not racial. Or if it's not racist, it's not racist.
It's going to be very hard to try to curb this because I wasn't even able to stop right there.
No.
I was on a roller coaster right there. I was ready to...
We had to stop you.
Oh, that's Jimmy's calming music,
But it's
not
supposed
mine.
to work for everybody.
Yeah.
People on Twitter think E-Rock is lying about hitting the guy with a car.
Probably is.
Are they?
You think he just wanted to be part of the
Are
conversation?
you bullshitting?
I'm getting tweets that say E-Rock was
there she
just
is.
trying to be cool.
On the
Nobody
news.
admits to a
Oh,
crime on the
man.
air.
It's just so silly.
Great.
Well, I killed a man.
Once I killed a man,
I
I'm so
shot
angry.
a man in Reno just to watch him die.
Yes, he doesn't like that song. He thought it was Diet.
E-Rock, what did you do? I'm a gangster. All right. Jimmy, where can we see Jimmy Norton?
I'll be here for the next hour.
Oh, okay.
Doing this.
All right. I'll be listening on my very calm, cool, and collected drive home.